Right guys, so I've had loads and loads of questions since I've started putting videos on, and one that keeps cropping up is what box do I use and what do I carry in it. So I thought now's as good a time as any to give you a run through. As you can see, this box has been used and abused. It's a Carbon Absolute and I've had it 3 years now. It's been all over with me, it's been abroad multiple times. Use it 2 to 3 times a week on average, odd festival here and there. Variety of venues as well, so I've extended the legs fully, sat in canals, rivers, commercials, suits everything I do. With it being carbon as well, it is obviously a little bit pricey, but it's light as well. When you're carrying your box around or pushing it around on your trolley, all the weight adds up and it just makes my life that little bit easier, sorry. As I said, I've not cleaned it down or any special things for this is how it looks. End of every session. If my footplate does get dirty, I'll take it out, dip it in Laycourt Canal and put it back in. That's as much clean as it gets done. Apart from in lockdown, everybody cleaned the box end, didn't they? This one's no exception. So as you can see, I leave all my little attachments on. That's for ease. I have one where my pole sock goes into, one for my roost as well, and that is the main box. I like it because like I said, it is lightweight. The legs extend fully, 36mm legs, so it's very stable. Even though I don't weigh very much at all, I don't have to worry about it moving. I like that it's got a little level bubble on the back as well. That lets me know that I'm sat level, and it helps, especially when you're on the rivers and the canals. Trying to get your box level can be a bit of a pain sometimes, but that definitely helps, and it makes your back better as well. So if it's not level, you can get a bad back. Let's take a look inside my drawer now. Right guys, so as you can see, I only actually have one shallow drawer in my box. The reason being is I'm not very tall at all, and the box as standard comes with a deep tray and a shallow tray, but with them on there, because my legs are so small, they don't sit flat on the footplate, so I've had to adapt it, which limits the amount of tackle that I can actually carry around in my tackle box. So as you can see, this is the drawer that comes on the side, and it's not got very much in. It's got a few bits of line in case I need to make an hook length or make an extension of my rig. Not that we should be doing that, but we all do. A couple of disgorgers, pair of scissors, plummets, markers, stots and shots, so I like to use them. Canals, I'd like to use shot, commercials, stots and back shot. And then got a little, don't even know what they're called, stomp floors or something like that, removing shot from the line. Really good tool. As you can see, that's quite old and been in there a while. And apart from that, oh yeah, this bit of tackle is quite important as well. So it's a white paint pen, and I use to mark my top kits so I can keep the depth. Number of plummets, some hook lengths. Carry more in my bag as well, but these are the ones that I use quite regularly when I'm on the canal, so I like to have a couple of them in there. And basically that's it, not much at all. So all my toss pots and bits like that you'd normally keep in your side tray, they actually stay in my carry-all out of the way, and I just bring them out when I need them. So I'll put that back, then we'll have a look underneath my lid. Let's put this in. Under here, not much. Keep some hook lengths. So I've got some pre-tied SFLBs, some KKMs, and just some more commercial ones. In there, I've also got a bung extractor. Some of my elastics are through a top one, and when I'm on the canal, if a pike decides to take it, we've all had it where a little bit of elastic dangles out. Just put that in, pull it down, put a wind on, and away we go. So now for the final thing, I've got my stack. I'll just take this out. These are the stacks that I carry around with me wherever I go. I have got more at home for when I do like me international fishing, or if I'm off on a venue that needs a particular type of rig, like flat floats, big round bodied floats. But this stack here covers me for 90% of my fishing. So if we start in the top, so that's all my commercial rigs. So I've got commercial silverfish rigs in there. So I've got my F1 maggots, chanties, F1 pellets, a few round body floats, and I've also got my normal commercial floats in there fishing for F1s and carp as well. Then my next one's all my shallow floats and my edge floats, so all that's small enough to fit on one of them winders. This hasn't been used for a little while now with it getting colder, so it'll have a good sort out before next summer. Got all my shallow rigs in, edge rigs, dibbers, bit of everything. As I say, it's looking a little bit bare at the minute because it's had a heavy season. And then in the bottom, if I can get in, they're all my natural floats, so what I use on the canals and rivers most weeks when I'm out, to be fair. It covers all eventualities. Yep, so they're the rigs that I carry around with me week in, week out. That's what they do. That's my box. There's not much in it, as I say. Very basic. Everything I need is right there. Right guys, just one final thing before I go. If you are looking to like upgrade box and say you have a Preston Inception box at the minute and you're thinking about an absolute, maybe not a carbon but one of the other absolutes, then one quick thing that I will tell you is that all the stacks and the trays on the maglock system are all interchangeable. So if you wanted and you already had all the stacks, you can just buy a box without all the additional extras like the stacks and the side trays. Or if you want another, say a deep tray because one's not quite enough, you can just get an extra deep tray on their own on the maglock system and just sit it on top. So you don't have to use a box how it comes. You can move it around and have even if you just want a shallow tray and a deep tray, or just a deep tray and no shallow tray, it's entirely up to you what you do with it. And all the stacks interchange, so you can have as many of these on top of each other as you like to carry. Don't think that you've just got to carry 3, or you can put on as many as fit under the box. They'll sell the lids separate as well. So whatever you want to do, you can customise your box the way that it suits you.